Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm ranking all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 because that recently just came out in theaters and I'm super excited to talk about. So let's get into the ranking. This is going to be a very short ranking because there's only 4 movies and I just finished recording my review of Volume 3 and I'm about to edit it after I do this. So let's get into the ranking of all the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. In 4th place is the Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. I really like the Holiday Special. I think that's a heartwarming holiday special with a really great soundtrack with the great obscure songs and also some very amazing written songs for the holiday special itself. And I think that this is one of those movies that or specials that kind of grows on me every time I watch it. Every time I watch it, I'm like, wow, I actually do love this. I love these characters and I actually do love this Christmas special. It's great. It even came to a point where I showed my cousin and my cousin just went crazy. He can't stop listening to the Christmas song at the beginning. Like, he just loves it. We pull up the lyric video on YouTube and just watch it over and over and over again. But yeah, that's going to be something that I will rank with my favorite Christmas movies of all time, with stuff that I might talk about a little later. Like, I am going to record ranking of all third MCU movies, so that will be ranked with, the holiday special will be ranked with Iron Man 3 and Batman Returns and that sort of stuff when I get to Christmas time. So I love the holiday special. I think it's great. The number 3 for me is the first Guardians of the Galaxy. I do like the first Guardians of the Galaxy. At first I didn't really like it. But the more I watch it, the more I like it. And I think it's one of those things where it's like, I do prefer the other ones over it. It even came to a point where it's like, I didn't know if I wanted to put the holiday special over Guardians of the Galaxy, but I thought that it'll be decent just to give the first film a little bit of a nudge because it's what started everything off. And I actually do really like the first Guardians, but I think that the soundtrack's really good. I think that there's something about obviously the villain is weak as hell. I think that there's something about the story in this one that's really good. The soundtrack's really good, but there's something, I don't know, there's something about that first one that's just like less fantastic to me, I guess. The more you rewatch that one, the more you rewatch kind of the current ones, like whether if it's Black Widow and stuff like that, I think that Guardians of the Galaxy is really, really good. Number 2 for me is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, I love Volume 2. I think it was my favorite for the longest time out of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. And Volume 2 to me is one of those movies that's like, you have Ego as a great villain in the MCU, and you have a very amazing soundtrack with Fox on the Run and Mr. Blue Sky and that sort of stuff, and you have the interesting thing about Peter Quill trying to find a relationship with his dad until he's like, I put a tumor in your mother's head, and he has that huge great fight. I think that the fight scenes in Volume 2 are probably the best fight scenes in the MCU. Because, even though that the third one and the first one have some banger fight scenes in there, I think that Volume 2 always nudges them out for me. Because I don't really find the final battle of the first Guardians, it's entertaining, but I don't really count as a final battle. Because it's comes from the body dancing. The dance-off bit to all of them holding the Infinity Stone. That's not really a fight to me. So I think that this one where you have the Pac-Man fight and you have the Gold People fight where they're flying through the sky and defeating them, and you also have the big monster over the credits. I think that that's really, really cool and entertaining. Even though that you're mainly focused on Groot for that opening scene, you do see a lot of the monster battle and stuff, and I think that that's really, really cool. So I love Volume 2. I think that it's a really, really underrated MCU movie that people that lots of people love, but over the years people started to hate on it more. So, but number one for me is, of course, Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I think that Volume 3 nailed it. I think that it nailed the humor and the drama in that perfect balance, like the first one. Even though I do prefer the comedy, that's why I do like things like Guardians 2 and Ragnarok and Love and Thunder. That's why I have those more in my top 10, top 15-ish. But I think that Volume 3 is the perfect conclusion to these Guardians storyline. And I think that they did an amazing job at doing that. And this movie made me realize, I think that will be okay with James Gunn leading the DCEU. And I think that that's going to be something that I'm like, you know what? I'm actually pretty excited for that. Because nothing made me surprised even more than seeing this movie and going like, you know what? I think James Gunn's going to do okay with DC. So, I know, shocking to say, I have the third one as my favorite Guardians movie, but I think it's really good. The only thing that I complained that I forgot to mention in my regular review is that it's a little too long, but I think that the little too long is needed. I don't think there's nothing in the third one I can find to cut out, really. So, I'm really excited for this. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Subscribe. Also, the little bell icon to get notified of future videos that I make. And I will be doing more rankings with Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. I am going to, after this, I am going to film my short after this a little bit later. And tomorrow, I am going to do my video on my ranking of the MCU trilogies and ranking all the third movies in the MCU, like Ragnarok and Infinity War and No Way Home and that sort of stuff. So, guys, please hit the like button down below if you haven't already. Hit subscribe. Also, hit the little bell icon to get notified of future videos that I make. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care. Bye.
Hey there. Subscribe to my channel. And also press this bell icon.